Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I will be talking about Isis Morales' GoFundMe and the posts that she has posted online on various platforms, mainly the one on YouTube. On here it says starting over with the I Married a Monster video on there. And it says her goal is $1. Really? $1? That just tells me she is hoping to make as much money as possible from her YouTube video. Because the $1 goal has already been met. It should be closed down then. And I think when did I? Oh, this is a screenshot of this on Friday. Yeah. She made over $7,000. People donated with $7,000. This is what she was at on Friday. She's at a different number now. Now she's at $8,000. It clearly doesn't say on here what exactly she needs the money for. It really doesn't. I thank you for even clicking this link. Please donate if you can. A little from everyone could go a long way for my babies. Thank you for your support during this difficult time. God's not done yet. This is very, very vague. You don't know what the money's actually really going towards. You don't really know what she actually needs help with because it really doesn't say anything. I only found out through reading a post about what it's actually for, but it's not on GoFundMe at all. Which it actually should be on GoFundMe, as in what she's raising money for, exactly, because it's not for her kids. Because when you actually look at some of her videos, you can actually, like one of her recent videos, you can see that her nails are done. She has a wireless microphone, and she has on an expensive ring. So she's not struggling. Like she's kind of making it seem like she's kind of got to start over from nothing. And that's not reality. Because if you were actually starting over from nothing, and you were really strapped for cash, I don't think you would be having your nails done like that. You wouldn't be having some expensive ring. That ring would be pawned off or sold somehow. So that you can make money to live off or to eat, you know? Because as a person who was raised poor, lived on my own as a poor woman, struggled with employment, finding housing, and all this other stuff, I know what really starting over actually is. I mean, starting over from nothing. I'm talking about living in shelters and building your way up from that. This, I don't feel like it's so much as a starting over. Because she's not starting over from nothing, you know? She was pretty much a nobody before she started her YouTube channel. And so she's getting all this money now because all she had to do was tell a sad story. You know? She writes, "Thank you for your empathy. What does your have to be?" In bold letters. "This man has done everything to break me. Drained the accounts, cut off my cars, cut off the internet in the house, turned off my phone, had the family vehicle stolen." And stolen has to be in capital letters also. "I've had to apply for food stamps. My children and I are struggling. I hate to even feel the need to justify needing help for 5 children after a situation such as this. People are people. Wait a minute. She up there talking about this, he cut off the internet for the house. Wait a minute, didn't you? She claimed to have left the house. She claimed to have left the house before. That she made an excuse to go Halloween shopping and pack up a few things for the kids, make up some lie so that she could leave, and then she took the kids to the hospital and stuff like that. When did this happen? This cutting off the internet to the house. Weren't you not even supposed to be living there? Because she's making it seem like he started punishing her because of the accusation she has made towards him, or because like what have happened that day. Because this is not adding up. Not at all. This is not adding up at all. So she really believes that everyone is that stupid and going to believe her. I'm not one of those women. Definitely not one of those women. Nope. I don't believe not one bit of it. You leave him? You left him, right? 6 weeks ago. So you think he's supposed to be still allowing you to, use the phone that he's paid for, use the vehicle that he brought? Like, you left him. You can't expect to keep all the stuff that he's worked so hard for to provide for you. Talking about my children and I are struggling. Didn't you choose to leave on your own? Shouldn't you have known that this was going to be a possibility? Because the moment you chose to leave your husband, or so you claim, you should have known that you were going to you would not be having access to his money anymore. You would not have access to the things that he's paid for, like that car. So what he had it stolen. It's his car, ain't it? If he wanted somebody to go and pick up the car, he had somebody go and pick up the car. Isn't it in his name? Calling it the family car. Don't you mean his car? So I had a counseling like, that's not your money. It's not your money. You chose to leave your husband, or so you claim you have. So no, his money is not going to be accessible to you, right? But of course, according to Dee, his niece, he divorced you, right? Or are you guys still going through the divorce process right now? You're not going to have access to his money no more. And you chose to get what a man of a higher status than you, that has more resources than you. You should have already known about this, right? Because you were the one who's trying to coach women in how to become a trophy wife and how to get yourself a high value man. Even though I don't consider you to be a high value woman. Just saying. Not the way you're presenting yourself so far. So far, you seem to lack many values. But anyway. Right for you. And your children. By the way, 2 of them are not his. So, come on now. Thank you immensely to those who have donated to the GoFundMe. I can now afford to hire a lawyer to fight my husband in court, whom is trying to get custody of his victims. And we should say his children, okay? Because those are his actual children. And we don't even know for sure if he actually done what you say he's done. If he hadn't made that video, if I hadn't made that video, I would still be in the same powerless position trying to fight a man who has much more resources than I do, which is a scary place to be. Please stop being so insensitive. Then with okay, this was 3 days ago. Thank you for all the support. I can't begin to express what it's meant to us. And for those who wonder why I did this, I was left with no other option. If you feel compelled, please donate to help us start over. Anything helps. So with this post on here, it makes you think that, oh yes, she also put God will get the glory, whatever that means. With this post, it makes me feel that, okay, her and her family is in need and she needs money. So I feel that if all of what she's saying was true, I mean, like, actually, let me rephrase what I'm about to say. A lot of things that she has posted don't add up. It really doesn't. And she seems to want to put details in her Facebook because, she has got millions of views. No, did I just say Facebook? I mean YouTube. She's gotten millions of views on her YouTube channel. She left that one video up and she put in the community tab, in the comment section, she adds the details that she actually should have put in the GoFundMe. And I feel that it's just, she just can't be trusted to me. I can't trust anything that she says because a truthful person will tell the truth from the start. And you shouldn't have to poke and poke and poke to get more details. On the GoFundMe, you don't see any of these things about needing a lawyer or anything about her being on food stamps now. And then I guess that's like a really big shock for her, being on food stamps, supposedly. It's like she just expected this to be carried on for the rest of her life. Even, like, these women annoy me. This type of women that feel like they deserve half of a man's income, all of his income, or feel like he should continue to pay her for the lifestyle that she gotten used to paying. A lifestyle that she gotten used to living in. And honestly, I feel that he doesn't need to. It's like ridiculous, because she says that she left him 6 weeks ago. You left your husband 6 weeks ago, and you won't allow him near his kids or anything like that. So why would he continue to support your lifestyle, give you a comfortable life while you were off spreading rumors about him online? And like, you think he's, and you driving around his fancy car, you're just gonna leave him and just gonna take his stuff? You took his kids. Like, that's terrible. And you feel like, does she think she's the only one that has feelings that has emotions. Like, he never cared at all for the children that he has. And if he's trying to fight for custody, maybe he's trying to fight for custody because she knows the type of woman you are. Just saying, because you just randomly put your kids in potentially dangerous situations by, depending on various men to support you. And I find it kind of odd, and I find it weird that the fact that she gloated about making $90,000 a year when she was 24. Like, if you was capable of making that money before, why aren't you able to make that money now? That makes no sense to me. None. And I see you were definitely making use of his money while you left him high and dry. And I shouldn't say high and dry. But you left him, okay? That money in those accounts was his money. That was his money. That was not your money. So what did you expect to happen? He's gonna just give you everything he got, everything he ever worked hard to earn,